Hello and welcome to Decent Football. One thing I want to say is congratulations to Manchester City for winning the Premier League title. Look, I know, it's only 16 games. Look, I get that, okay? I get it. Look, Manchester United are not going to win the Premier League this season. Our main goal, it's always, I don't think it's our new goal. I think the main goal for this season was to always close the gap on City and Liverpool. And we're meeting that goal. All right? I think people got carried away when people were saying, oh, 21 in 2021. And look, I got carried away, all right? Also, I got carried away. But I realized my mistakes, and the reason why we won't win the Premier League, even though anything can happen, it's only 16 games left. Look, can you really see Manchester City like going on a bad run? Can you really see them going on a bad run? I mean, they could have a draw here and a loss right there, but could you really see them going on a bad run? Could you really see them going on a bad run? Let's be honest. I mean, look at the way they defend. They don't even have Kevin De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero. Let that sink in. They don't even have both of them. And they just scored 4 against Liverpool. Phil Foden is the best talent in the Premier League. He is. Well, Greenwood, look, you know what I feel about Greenwood. Greenwood is as talented. Okay, let's not get it twisted. He's as talented, but they both play in the same position, and they play in different positions. All right, they play in different positions. But yes, Phil Foden is the best talent in the Premier League. He's been learning with Pep and David Silva. And you can literally see David Silva and Phil Foden. All right? But that's only one player. Gundogan. I mean, the way Pep has revolutionized this team this season. He's not even using any striker. He has Jesus on the bench. He doesn't need him. He only needs a midfielder to get in the box and to score tap-ins. Man. And Sterling, Sterling, he already he changed his game a long time ago. So Sterling, not really that surprised. And the best signing for the best signing that Manchester City had was Ruben Dias. He's been his signing of the season. He's the reason why they're gonna win the league. He's the reason why they're gonna win the league. Look, you have to give Pep credit, but also Manchester City have been backed. They've been backed really well, really well. I mean, how much, man? There's been like over 400 million on centre back, on defenders. Honestly. And some of those, they've failed a bit. Some of those have failed. Some of the players have failed. But it really makes you think. If Manchester United can get the backing that if the Manchester United board can back a manager that's managing Manchester United, we would have at least won a Premier League by now. Now look, I get it. Oh, our squad is worth 600 million. Guys, it's all about how you spend the money. Okay? And yes, we've spent 600 million. Why? Because we're a big club, and big clubs are always going to be charged more. Okay, for players, but look, the negotiation skills of Ed Woodward are to blame. All right, he's a problem. is a big problem. And this makes you wonder, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets sacked and we bring in a new manager, would that manager, let's say a world-class manager, like, a world-class manager, or Julian Nagelsmann, they've been, some people rate him, people rate him. Would he be giving the players to let his system flourish? Look, at the end of the day, the Glazers are a big problem. If the things at the top are not okay, it's not gonna be that good. It's not gonna be that good on the bottom. It's not gonna be that good. If the things at the top are not okay, it's not gonna be that good at the bottom. Do you get that? All right, do you get that? Now I know some people will say, "Oh, but other managers would, they would love to have our players." But look, other managers, yes, they would love to have our players. But what if he gets? What if one of that doesn't like Bruno? He's like, I don't fancy Bruno. He needs to go. Or Anthony Martial, don't fancy him, needs to go. Paul Pogba needs to go. I don't fancy him, he needs to go. Or Harry Maguire, he needs to go. What if they get rid of the players that they don't want, and when it comes to getting the players that they actually want, will the Manchester United board back them? Now think about this, okay? Think about this. I said it in one of my videos. Jose Mourinho, LVG, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have not been backed properly. Okay? Now will the next manager be backed properly? Okay? Will the next manager be backed properly? Because let's be honest, we might have spent all this crazy amount of money, but we haven't spent it in the right areas. And Manchester City, they've spent the money in the right areas. They have better negotiators than us. They have owners that care about the club. They're building to win Premier Leagues. They're building to win Premier League titles. Right now, Manchester City, what they're doing is to win as many Premier League titles as possible. And if the Glazers keep messing around and keep just doing things 50% and backing the manager when it benefits them, Manchester City might end up catching up on our tally. Think about that. Manchester United could go on the next 2 decades without winning a title. Right? It could happen. You never know. It could happen. Because when you're not run, think about this, when you're not run as a big club, because Manchester United is a big club. They are on the levels of Real Madrid, Barcelona, FC Bayern Munich, Juventus, AC Milan, all of those clubs. They're right there. But if they're not run as a big club, then you just gotta get average. You just gotta get top 4. All this. Just happy to compete for the Champions League. Just to compete, not win it. Just to compete. Just to get out of the round of 16, quarterfinals, and that's all. Or group stages, even worse, Europa League. All right, Manchester United are not run as a big club. And if you're not run as a big club and you have a manager that's he's not elite, and you have players that the mentality isn't there, all those things create that Manchester United that you see right there. All right? Look, I'm not saying that I'm Ollie out, okay? Ollie can improve tactically because man management wise, he's really, really good. He's really, really good man management wise. But he's not elite. He's not a elite coach. We saw it on at the Everton game. He didn't make substitutions. He had to make substitutions. Matic had to come on. For me, in my opinion, what he had to do was take off Greenwood, take him off early, like in the 70th minute. Put Matic in, play the 4-3-3. Put Matic back there to protect the center backs, and have the fullbacks pull back a bit, and and then push McTominay a little bit further, and Fred and Fred, he can come back to provide the energy in there when Matic needs help, and put Bruno on the right, and I would have also taken off Marcus Rashford and put on Anthony Martial. For Anthony Martial should get in there and start winning some fouls, get in the central position and start winning fouls, or take off Cavani and Rashford, and actually I almost forgot because we made a substitution in Fred. But man, we really miss Paul Pogba in that game because he was our best player in the first half. He was our best player, and I really hope he's not out. But yeah, would you have put up Donny van de Beek? Donny van de Beek can't get on because he's not match fit. He's not match fit. He needs to get match fit. He needs to. He has to. All right, he has to, because if you just put him in there, he's not gonna be sharp, and you don't want an unsharp. You don't want an unsharp player. You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay. So, like I said, take off Greenwood, and take off Rashford, and put Martial on the left to hold up the ball, keep possession, and win fouls. Cause Martial is really, really good at that. He's really, really good at holding up the ball and winning free kicks. All right, that's what he should have done. Solskjaer needs to make tactical changes in games. You have to change the formation in games. All right. Cause that game when it was 3-2 in the 70th minute, that's when I would have changed. That's when I would have changed it. That's when you change it. You change it. You take the sting out of the game. You don't give Everton anything. No, nothing. You don't give them anything. Cause look, our defenders are pretty bad. Listen. This team, there's a few positives that we can take out from this team, and that is we're not playing Hollywood passes as often and as we used to. We're being patient. We're doing some good build-up play, and I hope we continue to do that. But right now, at the moment, we have a problem. Eric Bailly isn't fit, and I think he's injured. I heard that he was injured. He needs to be sold. And Tuanzebe, his confidence is shot. And Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. Man, that's not really a good situation. It's not. So congratulations to Manchester City for winning the league. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next one.